Hi there. So I want to ask you a question. Do you hear the voice of the divine speak to you? Can you find it in your heart and in your busy day to be still so that you can hear the voice of the divine? The divine talks to all of us in many different ways all of the time. The key is that we need to be still and we need to be quiet. For me, the divine speaks to me audibly at times, now with channeling, but movies have been a big part of my listening, getting messages from the divine, as well as books, and obviously experiences with people, circumstances in life, and not always good ones, right? Not always pleasant, not always fun, but they're lessons, and they teach us, who we are, and they help us, for myself, to lean on the divine. So I know when I have gone through some really, 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 really rough times, and over many, many years in my life, and I've fallen, and I get up, and the divine is there. And I press on, and I press on, and I press on. And I'm grateful. So just a couple days ago, I was led, I guess, to watch Star Trek from 2009. And a couple of messages came through with that. Was, one with Captain Kirk. His father is killed as he's being born, and he saves 800 people. And he flies the ship into the enemy while everyone else is getting away. And Kirk, as a small boy and young man, has a real hard time. He runs from who he is. He runs from what he is, what he's about, which is to be a leader, like his dad was. And I can relate to that. I've not stepped into my soul's purpose like what I am now. For most of my life, I stepped away from it. And the divine has used movies a lot, and books, and other little things here and there to just keep churning me a little bit, till I came back to my source. And that's what Kirk does too in the movie. And the other big part that really stood out to me was with Spock. And Spock is having a very difficult time trying to figure out his two sides, his Vulcan side of his father, and his mother was a human. And it's almost seen as, having feelings and emotions as a weakness. And, being logical like the Vulcans is a strength. And it is. But so are feelings, and the divine uses our feelings to help guide us, like what feels right. And at the very end of the movie, his future self, Spock, who had come back through a wormhole or black hole or something, tells him, for one, Spock, put aside logic and do what feels right. And I would agree that that is a message from the divine for all of us. And I encourage you to do that as well. And listen, be still. Listen for the divine in your heart and in your head and all around you, that the divine is speaking to you, is calling to you. And I'll soon be putting out a video, uploading on YouTube, that we will go through that process so that you can learn to be still and you can quiet your heart. We're also going to do grounding, which is a big part of that, is being grounded and connected, being in your heart space, and several other videos. So I'm just getting started. I'm happily part of this. I'm committed to help you on your journey. I hope this was helpful. Be still and hear the voice of God. Blessings, love, and peace. Bye-bye for now.